colorful. It has a little beak for a mouth. It's got like a sharp tooth in the front. Also, most notably, it's deceased. It died of natural causes, I believe. It is one of the cheapest fish that they're selling here at this market. But do you want to see the most expensive fish? Let me show you. This right here, this is a red sea bass. I think it's alive. I think it's just posing for the picture. Okay. Oh, take a look at that. This is our fish that's lost almost all of its fight. It's on death's door, and I am gonna use that fact to try to negotiate this down about 30%. Sir, in the end, the final price, it's $36.50. That is not bad, and that, my friend, is how you negotiate. Nice. So this man was telling me this fish can be or do anything. It can be sashimi, it can be steamed, it can be barbecued, or it can be fried, which is what I'm going for today. All right, guys, the first food, I don't go into the kitchen and film, and look what's happened. Here's what happened with this fish. First, they put a grenade in its mouth. The end. I don't even know how it got into this shape. First of all, they've got a salad here, and they've got some sweet fish sauce right here. This seems to be where the most meat is. So I'm gonna collect some of that fleshy meat with some of those fried, crusty edges. Cheers. There is a little bit of a crisp from the frying, and it's very mushy, and there's almost no flavor. Okay, so that's what those other ingredients are for. Let's utilize those now. This salad, all of that is supposed to go everywhere on the fish. Now, this is the flavor that we were missing from that first bite. We've got raw mango, onions, chilies, herbs. Beyond that, over here, we have some sweet fish sauce, adding even more flavor. So if you look at it like this, it starts to look pretty good. Let's go for it. That, my friends, is a true underdog story. While the fish started at like a 2 out of 10. But if you pair that with a little bit of salad and a lot of that sweet fish sauce, it tastes pretty dang good. I'm gonna try one more bite. Ooh, right here, I found a bite that looks promising. It's golden brown. You can see some of the flaky fish. I'm gonna pile that with some of these nice vegetables. A bit crunchy. We're getting some of that fried goodness out of the fish, but overall, this is a bitter pill to swallow, so to speak. Fortunately for me, this is not our last meal. Next up, a seafood course that costs about 6 times the price of this. That might sound expensive, but it's still actually much cheaper than it would cost in the USA. All right, folks, it is time for our 5th and final seafood course. Now, I could pick another seafood that is cheap and show you that, but what fun would that be when I could show you the most gigantic seafood this market has to offer? A giant freaking rainbow spiny lobster. He's pulling it up now. Take a look at that. Oh my gosh. Oh God, please. Oh, holy cow. Take a look at this. It's so big. Even its legs are big. This is over 6 pounds. The price, we're looking at just under $200. You good? Yes, it is $200, but if you got this at a restaurant in the USA, the price could be between $400 to $600. The way they prepare this lobster here, I'm not even sure it's legal in the USA. You're gonna see what I mean in a second. Now, our first dish is not a dish, it's a beverage. Let's just see how they do it and try to figure out why they do it. Step 1. They pierce the lobster, and the lobster blood descends into this bowl. And just like that, the lobster is deceased. All right, folks, the manager on duty has just brought 3 shot glasses. Maybe she'll join me for whatever's gonna happen. The next step is she uses a knife and starts to carve up our lobster blood jello. Then she scoops up some of that solidified lobster blood and she puts it into a shot glass. Oh my God, talk about jello shots. From here, she takes a Sprite and she pours the Sprite in with the lobster blood. If you're coming up with this recipe, you gotta share it with me. This one is for you. This one is for me. This is one of the most bizarre things I've ever come across. Cheers. Oh Lord, it is like salty lobster flavored jello. Like a jello made from salt water. It tastes of the ocean. It's good? All right? Oh, she knows it's weird too. It's so weird. Now that our lobster shots are complete, it is time to get to the 2 main courses. Oh my gosh, the next step is for this beast of a man to take a meat cleaver to this lobster, cutting it right down the middle. Take a look at this lobster anatomy. A big fat tail, meat that ascends deep into the head, and then all that dark head butter. From here, this guy is moving to the steamer, and that's gonna hang out for about 20 minutes. Time has passed, and it is time to unveil our steamed lobster. Whoosh. Wow. Take a look at that beauty right there. There's so much meat. The next step is for our man here to pull out all that massive, delicious lobster meat. It is so hot, it's so steamy, but he does it anyways. Oofda. He has picked up the lobster tails just so you can see how massive this one tail is. Our next step is to slice that lobster tail meat into delicious lobster strips. I've never seen a pile of seafood that looks so irresistible. Here. Why don't you eat some of that? Okay. He's not gonna say no to that. Oh my Lord. All right. All right. And there's still plenty left over. Let's get to cooking. It all starts with the oil. She puts in a load of chilies. Then she puts in some peppercorns and some green onions. Finally, a little bit of celery leaf. She hits it with some sugar and then some MSG. Finally, some salt and some cooking sauce. All of those flavors come together in a steamy hot wok. And the lobster heads into the wok. Oh my gosh, she's absolutely coating this beauty. It looks amazing. From here, it is all about the fried garlic. A huge spatula full going on top of all of that lobster. She scrapes out all of those flavors, all of that seasoning, and she puts it on top of the lobster. From here, she garnishes it with some herbs, and that is how you stir fry a 6-pound lobster here in Thailand. Khop ka. All right, folks, this is our final foray into the frugal and fancy feasts of seafood here in Phuket. Let's back up for a moment and talk about the price. The lobster itself costs about $199. That said, the cooking of the lobster is only $8.55, and they have outdone themselves. First of all, we have 2 dishes here. This one you just saw with me, and then we have this right here. That is Thai Tom Yum. I like this. They gave me a ladle like I was going to share it with people. Ah, it's cute. Here's what they've done with this. All of the legs and the entire head are inside of this bowl right now. The head was still full of fat and head butter, and you can see it's actually influenced the color of the broth here, giving it this kind of murky brown color. Oh yeah. It is a perfect marriage of lemongrass and just a ton of lobster flavor. And so many chilies. This thing is just completely loaded up with spices. The way to eat this is to dig around until you find some body parts that have some meat. Let's give it a little bit of a dip and let's toss it back. Nailed it. That's very good. If you get some smaller utensils and just keep digging around and patiently maneuvering within the shell, within the head, you are going to find some meat. And that would be a cool thing to do if you didn't have all of this just sitting right here. The presentation is gorgeous. Take a look at this blend of garlic, chilies, herbs, and a load of different spices. I almost just want to taste this before I even get to the lobster meat. Oh my God. It's sweet, it's garlicky. You've got peppercorns here. This is going to be good. This is like the foreplay before... Anyways, this is gonna be good. From here, I'm gonna just stab one of these big, beautiful pieces of tail meat. I'm gonna make sure it's covered in plenty of that garlic, and I'm gonna toss it back. Cheers. Unbelievable. It's a lobster on another level. This is an experience of pure ascension. Beyond that, it is big, dense, and delicious meat steamed to perfection. Yes, it hit the wok, but just to get a kiss of that flavor and really soak in all of that garlicky goodness. Ooh,